How do you lead agile transformation journey for large organizations with teams spread across geographies? We asked Vinay, and here is what he had to say.
I've learned few things, and these I have learned after making mistakes. I was also at some time super excited, high, pushy kind of mindset. Oh, this is the right way, this is the right thing to do, and blah blah blah. But it doesn't work. So few things, and this is again collective experience. One, you have to bring humility in the entire conversation. You can't say that you know it all. You may know it all, but expressing in any verbal, non-verbal way is a recipe for disaster. You have to be in the listening mode. First few meetings, you can smile in your heart. You can say, "Yeah, this is one more. Okay, we will do it. करेंगे." अच्छा, तेरी भी यही story है. मतलब,
Yeah.
So, but that is all in your mind. You can go back to your team and do that. I think the first and foremost which we should do. So humility is one part. Second is, first and foremost, we should engage people to ask what is their pain. 95% of the times, the leader cannot explain what is the pain. Who is engaging you? They will take few weeks and sometimes months to agree on this pain has to be solved, because it will always be 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, your long list. And then you say, no, all cannot be solved. No, how can you? We have engaged you, we are paying you money. So you can't do that. Pick one, call that as a primary, and always keep everything as secondary. Because you are reducing cycle time. You cannot reduce cycle time without having less defects, without having quicker, having a good productivity and predictability in the entire system. It's all connected. But one key metric, sign up on that. The third thing, which is very, very important, is make that team itself accountable for it, for the success. You are just a facilitator. A lot of times coaches start thinking about themselves as entire burden of the world has come on my shoulders. I have to transform. If I don't do that, what will happen? Nothing will happen. Don't own what you need not have to own. You are a facilitator. You are an expert for change management. You are an expert for transformation. You are an expert to teach what tool to be applied where, what methods are right or not, what behaviors are acceptable or not in the transformation journey, and the guide for the leaders. But you don't own transformation. Now, it does not mean that I'm not taking the responsibility of this journey. I'm the program manager, I'm the project manager, I'm the facilitator, but 100% responsibility cannot be mine. Even if you want to give me 50%, the rest of the 50% is with you. And never bank on the sponsor. It's wrong. Systematically, it's the wrong thing. Because a lot of people think, oh, sponsor is not doing it. Sponsor is nice, but the next level. Invest on creating a steering committee with all possible roles and all possible stakeholders which can say no at different stages for different purposes.
Mm-hmm.
If you create that group and make them stakeholders for success, your home, places where you have not done that right, you can be busy with escalating at different levels with different intervals. You will get promises. You will feel good on that day. Till that time, the next deadline comes, you will see the same story. Because the stake in the game is not there. Because you have taken all the burden of the world. Don't try to be that savior.
Sure.